Greetings, badasses. My name is Julia. This is the fucking yoga company, Yoga for the Rest of Us. All of the benefits, none of the bullshit. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of bullshit here. It just doesn't have anything to do with yoga. This is the third day in a row I've tried to get my ass on the mat. Oh, hi, how's it going? I have not been on the mat in any meaningful way since last week. I guess I did a morning groove last week. Today is morning groove. I don't know what day you're doing it. I don't know what time you're doing it. You can do it anytime you want to. It's just a light to medium energy flow designed. Well, it's designed in my head to get you moving and prepped for the rest of the day. Coffee's gone a little slow today. Couple of things, couple of chores got me. I'm a bed maker. Here's a good, you could leave it in the comments. Let's take a survey, shall we? Do you make your bed? Are you a bed maker or are you not a bed maker? And then part B, are you a bed maker in the morning or are you a bed maker before you get into bed? So, and I will answer. I'm a bed maker. The beard is not a bed maker. I prefer to make it in the morning, but sometimes that just doesn't happen, right? Shit goes down. But I will make the bed before I get in it. Because there's nothing I hate more than wrinkled sheets. We actually did take this survey. We did a family survey. I'm talking to you, Alex. You savage. About bed making. And let me tell you, I didn't grow up as a bed maker. I did not like making my bed. And here's why. Because I'm a 70s kid and it was a bedspread. And bedspreads are it's just more work, right? So I don't know if anybody even does this anymore. Do you? Oh, that's another good, there's a part C to this survey. Leave it in the comments. Are you a bedspread or are you a comforter? So here's the benefits, here's the cons of a bedspread. A bedspread, I don't even know if they still do this, it has to be straightened, folded back, pillows go in like over the top of that fold, and the bedspread goes over the pillows. Okay? So it's an extra fucking step. Comforters, also y'all offspring, I didn't care as long as those comforters were pulled up. Comforter, right, gets pulled up and maybe pillows get put on top or underneath. I don't care. And then I am a throw pillow. I do have too many pillows. Well, they're just the right amount of pillows. I will say this. I have broken the generational trauma of seasonal bedclothes. Oh gosh, I grew up, my mother was a hoarder, but, and she had winter bedclothes and summer bedclothes. And then, right, and she would transition from a winter, quote unquote, comforter bedspread set to a summer bedspread set. And I did that for many years. And then you pack up one and you put the other one on, lighter comforter or lighter or whatever for summer. And now I'm like, fuck that noise. Why? What am I doing? So I just got rid of our last quote unquote winter bedclothes set. And I'm using it's now a year-round comforter set. And I just changed the blankets underneath. Weird. You could also leave this in the comment. What's a weird thing that your parents did? This is really probably, I don't know. I'm a Gen Xer, so I have a combo. So I had a boomer mother and a silent generation father. Yes, the generational trauma is real in that situation. And so just very strange things, right? Historical habits, quote, or traditions, cultural norms that were passed and translated down, right? The funny thing about my father was this. After my mother died, he got rid of every single comforter, every single bedspread, Air Force dude, sheet, blanket, maybe another blanket in the winter. So it makes me wonder how much he fucking hated those bedspreads and pillows. I mean, come on. I got him when he first moved in, I got him a lovely, sort of masculine, but pretty. He liked pretty things. Comforter, with the shams and he took it off. He didn't want it. He wanted his Air Force sheet, blanket, maybe an extra blanket. So that's just so funny. Things that keep a marriage mostly functioning. That and not looking in the closets. All right, here we go. Ooh, sorry, that might have been loud. Comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Staff pose is pretty accessible. I've got my ischial tuberosities, your sit bones, on a blanket. It helps rotate my pubic pelvic bone so that I'm not feeling this tug on my lower back. I am, however, feeling it in my hamstrings, tight hammies. Pretty accessible. One leg out, one leg in, modified Z-sit. This one's okay. Yeah, random trivial bullshit is just in my head today. That's okay, because there's a lot of heavy, non-trivial bullshit that's also in my head, but I'm going to let those go. One leg out, one leg in. That you control the strength of this stretch by the placement of this extended leg. So the wider the angle, the deeper the adductor stretch. If your knee is high and you catch yourself leaning to compensate, grab a pillow, grab a blanket, tuck it underneath that knee, and relax into that pose. Now notice my heel is not tucked way into my pubic bone. It is in parallel to the edge of the mat. That's what I would like you to be, right? Nice, lovely angle here. I'm getting some hip flexor rotation, external rotation. I'm feeling that in my piriformis, my glute med. There's some tightness. I've been doing a crap ton of yard work. Or you can join me. Pleasant seated pose. Same rules apply for the knees. If your knees are real high and you're leaning back to compensate, grab a pillow, grab a blanket, grab a bolster. Something to support those legs as you relax out. All right. I've spent a good portion of the spring and early summer taking care of my father as he passed. And I've just been digging in weeds, mulch, trimming, mowing. Not that we have had any moisture. But you know what always seems to grow regardless? Fucking weeds. Anyway, I got to get my soil healthy. So no more weeds. No more weeds. Whew. Pulling your attention and awareness from the external to the internal, taking a scan of the body, checking in state and quality of the physical form. How you feeling? What's going on? I've been trimming and I try to switch hands direction. But I'm definitely feeling some right shoulder tightness because that's the heavy end. Moving that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your thinking. And notice what's going on in your brain. What are you focused on today? What is maybe sliding into your to-dos already? Maybe you caught the news. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. Let's slide all of the noise off to the side. Just for while we're on the mat. Every time you feel something creeping into your focus from that noise, it's kind of popping its head. We call it prairie dogging. Say, shh, slide it off, and come back into the body, come back to the mat. That was a lovely thing. And then move that silence into the awareness of your breath. And we are breathing into and out of our noses right now. Traditionally in yoga, that's what we do. If that is uncomfortable for you for any reason, just breathe. Don't worry about the nostrils. Let's slowly increase the length of the inhale and match it to the length of the exhale. Doesn't have to be the strongest, deepest breath you've got. First thing, for me, right, the morning, just we want to create this lovely balance rhythm of breath. Wherever you are at, that length and balance of breath, let's exhale the fingertips down towards the mat. Connect the next inhale to the reach up toward the ceiling. Taking a lateral extension, reaching on over, nice big stretch up toward the ceiling. I feel like I just said that. I did. Oh, mine's going to turn into a yawn in a second. Oh man, I'll tell you what. I get a lot of questions about like what's the minimum you can do. Now, I understand that sentiment. Right? Because we want to move forward with our day. We want to get stuff done. We feel like offering ourselves this full hour of yoga, stretching, movement, breathing time is selfish. Fuck that. So that's my first response. But that said, you know, what we do for these warm-ups is a really great way. It's a good 10, 15 minutes of just getting the morning started, taking a trailing forward fold, tuck the chin, and placing my forearms on my knees today, super tight, adductors, and I'm breathing here. And I think I said this in the last video. I am constantly pressed. I was pressed by my literary agent. I've been pressed by other, professionals, marketing professionals to can 10, 15-minute flows, right? 10, 15 minutes of yoga. And the truth is, and this is why I'm not probably the best marketer on the planet, walking the hands back, is that there's no such thing. Nice big inhale. Don't let anybody, if someone's telling you they've got a 10, 15-minute flow, tuck those hands behind your back. My hands are resting on the hips, bow the chin forward, tilt the ears over. It's not yoga. It's just 10 or 15 minutes of stretching, which, listen, I'm all for. Take it. If that's all you've got time for, take it. Find time, carve time, give yourself time. Take it, the time, to give yourself a full flow. And this is why somewhere around the 20, 25-minute mark for me, after all this repetition is when the energy really starts to go. It starts to get moving in the body. Muscles start to release tension. You start to move down the chain. And the benefits of the full flow start to kick in full force. Is there a benefit for me to tilt my head back here or tilt my head over and drop my shoulder back? Yes, because I've been holding the string trimmer for 3 days in a row now, right? and I'm feeling tight in my shoulder. Bow the chin forward. Trace the fingertips around the front of the body. Slowly stack cervical spine. If you're sitting in something other than staff pose, let's change the placement of the legs. That being said, right, of course that's beneficial. Nice big inhale up. And then I want to secondly acknowledge the absolute privilege we have wherever you are, if you're sitting on the mat, giving yourself this time, take a moment and just say thank you for the privilege. We're not worrying about a roof over our head. We're not worried about our personal safety right at this moment. We're not worried about where our next meal is coming from. Maybe. I've been there, so I do understand that. Exhale. Nice big inhale. Tracing the fingers down and taking the fold. I was reminded of this in my battle with Google, which I'm still battling. It's not the end of the world. It's not mission critical. It is frustrating for me, and it is not cheap for me to have this stupid Google Fitbit not work. It's not lovely or easy for me. Nice big reach on up. And let those hands come on down. Hands behind the hips. Taking the tilt of the ear over to one side. Right, to be stuck in this fucking Google Fitbit battle. It takes time. It's energy. It's frustration. It's money. So it is frustrating for me, but it's also not, going to put me out. It just means, corporate assholes, corporations, fuck them. Bowing the chin forward, trace the fingertips around the front of the body and slowly stack cervical spine. And Google Fitbit, come at me. Your product doesn't work. Don't tell me, oh, so many people have it and they don't have any problems with it. You know what? Go on Reddit. Talk about who's having problems with it. All right, we're going to take a little forward fold here. This is not a wide angle, right? A little outside of staff. I'm just going to take a reach down toward the toes and a fold. Oh. Anyway, and they have conveniently built it in. They will not give you a refund. Anyway, and then all of their customer service reps, right, are working from third world countries or immigrants from third world countries and living in other European countries, just trying to make a buck. And the unfortunate truth is they're the forward face of the fucking corporate bullshit, right, at these help centers, and they don't have any power except to tell you what you just told them to repeat. They just parrot what you said and then tell you they're just reading from a script. It's very irritating. All right. Anyway. So I do not recommend the Fitbit Charge. I have a Fitbit Charge that doesn't work. Actually, I don't even have a Fitbit Charge that doesn't work anymore. I have the Pebble, no strap, no charger, and no refund. So I don't even have a thing that works. Heels of the hands come out in front of the shoulders, soft in the elbows. And it is so frustrating. Just do what we fucking paid you to do. Just provide a product that we fucking paid for. So irritating. Inhaling at center. And exhaling. Tucking the chin, taking the forearms down, scoop the belly, drop back into the fold. Turn the palms up. Make a fist. Reach it on up and take it down. I meant to change this fucking playlist. Chakravarkasana bow, tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, drop back into the fold. Turn the hands up, make a fist, open wide, take them down. One more time. And Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly. Draw back. I do have a block between my feet. Keep my ankles in parallel with my knees. Let's add a what the fuck lean. Push out into a hip. Okay, so, sorry, this turned into a weird rant. This is the first like 15 minutes, right? Where you Chakravakasana bow it, you sit, we do our arms, we take some forward folds. Now we're working into some hip tightness, some hip girdle action. One more time. Inhaling at center, Chakravakasana bow. Wiggle the fingers, make some fists, roll the wrists. Inhaling, what the fuck lean. And what the fuck lean. Angry cat tuck. Starting to have a hot flash. Flat back, tuck the toes, press back into the heels. So honestly, right, if you wanted to take what the fuck lean, this is about 15, 20 minutes, few rounds. You could get up and probably feel okay during your day. Angry cat tuck. Oh, we didn't take our Chakravakasana bow, but that's okay. Flat back, tuck the toes, press into the feet. I'm going to come forward and rock up. And now I'm just in pike pose. Soft in the elbows, soft in the knees. I'm just taking this stretch through the back of my leg. Whew. Taking the knees down, Chakravakasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, and drop back. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. I'm going to push into my forearm a little. I'm having some radial nerve numbness. I got to find a good... Hey, anybody have a really great acupuncturist? My acupuncturist is semi-retired. Inhaling forward, what the fuck lean. And what the fuck lean. Angry cat tuck. Flat back, tuck the toes, press into the feet. Rolling up into the toes. I'm going to step a little forward. And now I'm amping up this calf stretch. I'm going to push down. Still not quite into a full downward dog. All right, stepping back, knees down, Chakravakasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, drop back into the fold. Little rock side to side. Wiggle the fingers, shake those hands out. Rock and roll the ankles. Make a fist. Those are not your ankles, they're your wrists. And now I'm going to press into my fingers and stretch my nice... Oh, my hands are so tight. All right. What the fuck lean? What the fuck lean? Angry cat tuck. Tuck the toes, press the feet into the mat. Rocking on up, stepping a little further forward into our downward facing dog. A little closer, still pressing heel and heel. And one more time. Left leg's coming up. Nice long reach. Bend that knee. Big right calf stretch. Take the toes down. Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, drop back into the fold. I'm going to take a little rock into my pecs and delt. Rock. Stretching into forearms, stretching into tight fingers. Coming on down, wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. Coming on up. Work a little hand strength. Rock. I have a squeezy thing that the offspring got us for Christmas, which I've been using a lot. Angry cat tuck. Flat back, tuck the toes, press into the feet. Coming on forward, rocking up. Okay, I'm stepping in. Calf stretch. Calf stretch. Right leg lift. Bend that knee. Come on down. Knees to the mat. Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, drop back into the fold. All right. Little rock side to side. Right there. Oh, yeah, there we go. Big release. It's a lot of weeding and some digging and hose dragging. Oof. Inhale forward. What the fuck, lean. Maybe that's a gardening stretch, right? This one's a yard work stretch. Yard work flow. Angry cat tuck. Flat back. Tuck the toes. Press into the feet. Roll on up. Step forward. Big calf stretch. And a calf stretch. Left leg lift nice and high. Bend that knee. We're going to step forward and walk around. So we're going to take a wide angle forward fold. How about that for a big old shot of my ass? Big old moon shot. Now, soften the knees. I've got my toes tucked in a little. My heels are a little out. And I'm going to come down to my forearms. Now, you can stay up on your hands. You can come down a little bit. You could grab a block or a stool. I'm going to rock a little to the left. And then I'm going to rock a little to the right. Working my hands up. Now I'm going to walk back around to the front and take my heel toe and out and drop into the right knee. Worm the left foot forward, Ekapada. So I don't know if I talked about this last time, but I'm going to rant about it again. I'm getting a lot of ads for the shuffle your deck, create your own yoga flow, and lengthen it out. Now, here's my problem with that. It ignores, well, this is my problem with a lot of yoga, just ignores the fundamental foundations. That's probably a unnecessary adjective. Heel toed around. I'm going to move my block back in and Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, drop back into the fold. Sequencing in yoga is important. Sequencing in yoga is important because you don't want to hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you can. You can injure yourself doing yoga, which is hence the fucking yoga company, which is all about not hurting yourself. What the fuck, lean. What the fuck, lean? Angry cat tuck. Coming on through, tucking the toes. Walk in a little. Deepen up this downward facing dog. So flat back. Little scoop the belly. Little tuck of the tailbone. Push into the right heel. Push into the left heel. Stretch up with the right leg. Bend that knee. I'm going to step forward and walk around. Turn my toes in a little bit and come into some fold. Oh, yeah. Take a little lean. Ooh, feeling that ankle. And a little lean. Coming up to the hands, walking back around. So turn your right foot forward. Now I have to move my left foot back into a good alignment. Left knee comes down or worm the front foot forward. My mat is slipping and sliding all over today. I don't know what that is about. Lengthen the leg and take a little bow. Soft bend in the knee. Pressing forward. Woo! And lengthen back. All right, I'm going to heel toe that foot back around and move my block back in between my ankles. Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the chin, take the forearms down, scoop the belly, drop back into the foot, little rock side to side. All right, so here's where I'm at. My arms have released some of their tension. I worked through that radial nerve impingement. Take a lean. I'm starting to feel a little more energy flow, nerve response in my body. Angry cat tuck. Flat back, tuck the toes, press into the feet. Rock up, step forward. Taking a heel toe. Soften the elbows, shrug the shoulders. All right, left leg's going to lift. Bend the knee. I'm going to step forward. Walk myself around to this wide forward angle. Wide angle forward fold. That's the better label. Soften the knees. I'm a little forward, so I'm more at 90 degrees. I'm not sweeping back into my hips or leaning back into my hips. I'm just going to take a little side lunge, soften this knee. A little side lunge. Walking up. Walking around to take my right knee to the mat. Left foot is forward. Ekapada Ustrasana. This is a modified single-legged camel variation. You will never see me do full camel. Again, it is an ego pose that can really hurt your back if you don't have the front core strength lift to help support that. It's very compressing. I'm going to press forward. I'm going to lift and tuck this toe into low lunge. And now I'm going to take the left foot back up. And I'm coming into runner stretch. So straight forward. Just a little extension of what we just did. And now I'm going to bring that knee back. Move my block back to the space between my ankles. Chakravarkasana bow. Tuck the tuck the chins, take the forearms down, scoop the belly. Rock it back. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists. Stretch into the fingers. Coming forward. Roll. What the fuck? Lean. Little rock side to side. Little rock side to side. Angry cat tuck. Flat back, tuck the toes, press into the heels. Rock it on up. Step forward. Press into a heel. Press into a heel. Right leg lift. Bend that knee. Open up the hip. Take a big rock outward. Oh. All right. Right foot moves forward. Let's rock around. And take our wide forward fold. I need a drink of water. Soften the knees. Take a lean. Take a lean. Coming around. Left knee comes down. I'm pushing forward into Ekapada Ustrasana, but I'm going to grab my water bottle. Lengthen that leg for Hanuman bow. Okay, we're pressing on up, tucking up into our low lunge. And now I'm going to heel toe that foot out. Lengthen it up. And coming into runner stretch. Now this is a rock, so I'm tucking my tailbone, but extending the rib cage to really get deep into that hip flexor. This is hip flexor, hip flexor, hip flexor. Excuse me. Bringing that knee back. All right. Nice wide knee. Touch the toe, dropping into the hips. Coming down into the elbows for modified frog. Ooh, big adductor here. Big adductor. Walking on up. Bringing those knees in. Now, I'm going to take a quad stretch here. And I'm going to grab the block. You can move a pillow if you've got a bolster, right? I want you to sit. And I'm just pressing into quads. And I'm lifting hips. Soften the elbows. Rock those shoulders back. Scoop the belly. All right. I'm going to move into seated position, grabbing some more water. All right, coming on back. Giving my knees a squeeze. Let her rock side to side. Whew. Taking the knees out and pressing. Rock and roll the ankles. Wiggle the toes. Drawing on up. Woo. Let's take windshield wiper sweeps. So big toes to the outside of the mat. Draw knees over. Oh, we're going to figure 4 it. Grab a prop, a strap of some kind, whether it's your tea towel, your t-shirt, or your yoga strap. Oh, man. Oh. All right, let's go ahead and single-legged Apanasana. We're going to work with the strap and do some hamstring stretching. So left hand over the top of the knee, fingertips pointed down, push into the right foot, lift that leg up. Oh, inhaling and extend through the arm. Exhale. Inhaling. And one more time. All right. I'm grabbing the strap. I'm still on my left leg. I'm pressing my heel away from the hip. So maybe you're down here. I just happen to have, I'm short-waisted and I have a long inseam, so it's a little disproportionate. I've been doing yoga for almost 40 years. 39 years. I've been doing yoga for 39 years. Jesus. Take it on out. Not every day. I mean, off and on, right? Started when I was 18. Took my first yoga class. Draw it on up. It was a hatha class because I had to take gym. Read the book. The effing yoga book. Effing yoga. Oh. And bring it on in. Sorry, I didn't describe what we just did. All right, I'm leaving that strap. I'll describe it on the other side. I was in the moment. Fingertips over the tops of the knees. Heel scooches up close to the glute. Draw up. Push into the foot. Inhale, lengthen the arm. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right. I'm going to take my leg into the strap, push the heel away from the hip. Remember, yoga is not about getting your toes close to your nose. It's about getting length behind the leg, hip to heel. Soften the knee, dorsal flex the toes. All right, I'm going to take the strap in my right hand. This is what I didn't explain on the other side. And I'm letting that leg extend, but I'm keeping that soft bend of the knee and the dorsal flexion of my toes. When you make that adjustment, you're going to feel it. Draw that leg up, switch hands, and I'm going across the body. Letting everything rock and roll over. All right, I'm going to put both feet in the strap. You can use the back of your knees if you don't have a strap. We're going to inhale and exhale and draw the hips up. I want you to lift the hips off the mat and then draw the legs towards your face. Oh, big low back release. Yes? Yes. Release, get flat, and let those legs come back. Inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly. It's a little reverse crunch. Just barely lift the sacrum, the SI joint off the mat. go to the waistband. And release. All right, one more time. Oh, fucking love yoga. Ooh, I love yoga. All right, bring those knees up. Let's Apanasana it. Draw the knees up. We didn't figure 4, but that's okay. Inhale, unwind. Draw the knees up. Inhale, unwind. And one more time, draw the knees up. Little rock side to side. All right, we're moving toward final relaxation. Now, obviously, well, not obviously, I'm going to remind you that this is a morning groove yoga flow. So the goal is to get up and moving. I'm going to keep my feet on the floor and knees to the ceiling just to keep my energy up. If you want to take a full-on groovy final relaxation, right? Shavasana is fine. Legs extended, arms at your sides, palms up. This is the traditional pose. You could tuck a blanket or a pillow underneath the knees. You could put a blanket underneath your back as long as it goes from your hip to your rib cage. You can go arms in cactus. If you're gestating a human being and you have full reproductive rights and access to medical care, regardless if you're gestating a human being, lay on whatever side you're on. Fight for your fucking wants. Okay. Or you could take seated meditation. If you really want to keep your energy really high, take seated meditation. I'm going to grab a couple of tennis balls, pulling your attention and awareness in from the external back internal. I want you to draw your attention and awareness into the space around your eyes, your jaw, the temples. Unclench the teeth, let the tongue drop away from your roof of the mouth. Give me a little shake of the head, no. Shake the arms, wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists, and then let the upper body rest. Tuck the chin. Notice the length of spine from the base of the neck down between the shoulder blades. Follow those vertebrae down between the rib cages. Into the hips, through the SI joint. Lift the hips and feel the sacrum and the tailbone sink into the mat. Give me a length of leg, rock and roll the ankle. Give me a length of leg, rock and roll the ankle, and then let your legs go heavy toward the floor. Pull that attention and awareness into the space and quality of your thinking. And now we want to silence what's going on. You know, there's some noise. I'm hearing it. We want to slide those things off to the side and hold that silence and anchor it into the breath. A few more minutes. Just follow that inhale and exhale. We're going to draw some deeper breaths into the lungs. Nice big inhale. Side out. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, rock and roll the ankles, rock and roll the wrists. Take those arms out, a nice big stretch, reach them up over the head. Bring a knee up, give it a squeeze. Bring the other knee up, give it a squeeze. And then take a little rock side to side. We're going to rock all the way over to one side, peeling our body off the mat. Coming back to comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. Taking a scan of the body, checking in. State and quality of the physical form. How do you feel from this end of the practice? You might discover something new. You might feel something a little more intensely. Excuse me. Pulling that attention and awareness into the state and quality of your breathing, and notice how it feels. And then notice what's going on in your brain. Here's where we get to determine what happens next. There might be some obligations we have, and we can start lining those up into the focus of our attention. But remember, we chose those. We scheduled those. We have chosen those obligations. So be mindful, right? That's the day that we have created for ourselves. And then we can also control the other things that we have to add to that list. So give yourself a fighting chance. We're going to release, practice, blinking eyes open. Nice big stretch somewhere. It's up to you. I'm going to go outward. Taking a moment to honor your body for doing what you asked it to do today and all the hard work it does to get you from one end of the week to the other. My name is Julia. This is the Fucking Yoga Company. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, answer the questions at the survey at the beginning of the flow. Grace and kindness, bitches. Grace and kindness. That's all I've got, man. Ciao.